Oh, I had some, oops. Okay, so... Is that why? Ah, hello there. I am learning things about OBS that I didn't know. So, I, had them set to monitor and not output, which I was thinking that meant it wouldn't output as the desktop audio, but I guess it will, period. Okay. I was thinking it would, period. Because, oh, what am I thinking of? Oh. Yeah, I was just thinking that output meant output as desktop audio, but it has to output as desktop audio anyways if we're monitoring it. So, a quick re-explanation here. I have the, so I'm going from Windows XP laptop, the Dell Latitude D600. I'm going into a VGA splitter, which eventually, when this thing is set up properly, it'll be a different computer and it will be hooked up to an old CRT monitor, and then one end of the splitter, which is hooked up right now, goes into a Radio Shack to HDMI converter, and we go from the HDMI converter into the Elgato HD60S, and then we go from the HD60S through USB into this computer. And I need to try switching audio at some point to the analog audio so I can see the difference between this and that, because I think it'll be better just to go straight into the HD60S and skip the extra device that is the Radio Shack adapter. The other thing I'm trying to do is get it so that, because I can hear myself right now, but I want to have it so that when I'm streaming with my friend, which will probably be using this microphone over here, so when we are streaming with this mic, turn that down just a bit, we'll be able to hear each other, which I might not be able to do using this. And also, this is a system where if I ever did it modern games with someone just running on my direct computer, or I mean any game that runs on my Windows 10 natively, I won't be able to do it with this. But I need to check something. Advanced audio properties. So I'm not monitoring my microphone anymore. And I should be able to go to the H6 as our audio device. Oh. Okay, wow. That sounds different than on the computer. Okay, so let's see. We are outputting to H6. Why am I not hearing anything from the computer? Troubleshoot problem. Not network. Sounds. Playback. Ah. Oh, okay, so that is working. We can actually turn down our volume. So, advanced audio properties. Oh, there we go. Ah, sweet. So, I'm plugged into... this might solve our problems. So I'm plugged into the Zoom H6 as the audio device, and so I can control the game audio from my computer, and I can hear myself, which is good, because this way we'll be able to have our headphones on when I'm playing a game with somebody else, and we can hear each other, which this means I can turn our microphone down some. Well, then I don't hear it quite as good, so it's fine. It's about finding a balance, because we actually... Okay, if I turn up... Whoa. Okay, if I turn up the Zoom... So yeah, it's about finding a good level between the two. So I can hear myself. And I can hear the game pretty good. Wake up here. So... Okay. Okay, so... Let's do a latency test. That looked good, but I'm looking at this screen. I need to now look at... Okay, I'm just realizing something. I am going to need some more audio cables for this setup. But, so, what I'm thinking... I can hear myself. Whew. I'm being funny. So, there's going to be separate audio, separate volume for me and for whoever I play with. So, I'm going to get this little thing, and my guest will get this little thing. Ball box right here. So essentially, we'll have, the audio will be master, also all of our sound for us hearing each other, and our sound for the game will be solid through this to our headsets. We can adjust the volumes individually, as I have been doing here. So I've got my computer volume being adjusted, and then I can adjust my recording volume separately, but ideally we need it so that the recording volume is loud enough that we can hear each other, but then we adjust our computer volume separately, and this isn't changing the recording volume in OBS. And so, and I want this set up so we can have our headphones on and we can still like hear each other talking as we play the game, which with this you do get a little bit of, actually, you know what, because right now I'm feeling, where's my control for my voice, how's this, I can turn up the recording volume some in here, and let's see, that's maximum right now in OBS. Okay, so, that's just a little bit sharp. Turn that down just a bit. Let's check something. Mom, can you come back again? So, apparently last time there was like no audio going through, but I found out why. This is all testing, so go ahead and say something to this microphone again.
Okay, Clayman is standing up now. It looks like he's already opened the window. What did he see outside when he looked?
I can show you. Right, yeah, but... So, okay, thank you. So, this does sound a bit funny because I'm hearing myself, but I'm also hearing myself internally. There's a trick where if you cover your ears with, I think it works better with magazines, then go like that, then you'll hear what you sound like on the recording. And so it just sounds weird hearing myself double, but that's okay. Mom sounded fine, and the point is just to be able to hear the other person. I kind of don't like how it's a little bit loud. She sounded fine, so it's just me that's being loud. And I don't like how I'm being loud is maybe a little bit distracting from the game. But also, like, we're not intended to hear a good monitor of what this is supposed to sound like. It's just so that we can hear each other. And I think this system works great. There doesn't seem to be any latency that I can see. Obviously this isn't a game that would require much in the way of being on sync with everything. Well, wait. I need to be looking at this monitor. This is what we're going to be watching. This is where the latency. So... Okay. That sounds good. And I think that's important. I should have these on and get used to it for when I play the game with a friend. I'm kind of used to it from before. I know how to talk over hearing myself and without having any stutter, like some people can't. So I don't see any latency, which is actually really good and important for this setup because yeah, it's important because because we're going to be playing on the original thing, and also because if there was latency through here, we couldn't play through here, but we need the sound to be good. Originally what I had wanted to do is I had wanted to take my audio splitter that I have, and I had wanted to have the audio from the old computer going straight into the splitter, and then from there it would split off and go into our recording, and then to our headphones, and then also piped into that would be our voice audio so we can hear each other, except then we would be recorded twice, or we would have to be recorded down the same audio line as the game, and we couldn't mix the audio separately here in OBS. And so for that we need a one-way thing. The reason I wanted to do that is because I knew there wouldn't be any latency, but it doesn't seem like there's any latency now. I can give a test of one of my favorite things in the Neverhood. This. I mean, it sounded on point to me. I'm not noticing any latency from the sound going through our whole system to me. So that seems good. A little note to G-Star, I might even leave a comment on her channel, but if you see this right now, let me know when are good times that you're approximately, like my schedule shifts, I'm sure yours probably does too, but let me know what approximate good times are that you are available to do Neverhood, and I'll do a Neverhood stream, because I want you to be there if I'm going to do it again, and we'll have fun. I'm actually thinking to test your Neverhood knowledge, and have you go through and be like, click on this, or do that. So, I don't know. But this test so far has been pretty successful. The listening tests that I did on the note. They seem good. Good. Let me give one more test from... Oh. Ah! Because we are now hearing the computer sound, I need to zap that down a bunch. I forgot that the Zoom has a speaker on it, which it does. It's not a very good speaker. I wouldn't use it as a computer speaker. You can just barely listen to your audio recordings back on that. So, testing. How do I sound? A little bit quiet for the game audio. So I would turn this back up some. How's now that's peaking. Peaking. How's this? 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 Oh, wrong input. How's this? This. Okay, this. Okay. Ooh, little peaking there. This. How's this? The latency, it's weird. It's not bad with the ultra low settings. I wish there could be no latency, but you're probably gonna have latency, period. But this is close enough that I think the talking back and forth, I wonder if there's a way to get no latency with YouTube, but let me give you a sample. So, sample. So there's our sample there before we get any audio feedback. Oops, let's do one more. Okay. This okay. Make sure we're current. This sample. Make sure we're current. This sample. Make sure we're current. So there's a little sample of the audio latency. It's, okay, it's good enough. Go ahead and turn that off. So yeah, it is good enough. Now let's plug back into here. So I can hear, do we not hear sounds again? Did that switch the, right, because I turned the computer down. So I think for this, I'm a little too loud. So let's get me. Let's have nothing there. So if I'm here, actually, let's switch the mics, because we also got no air conditioning running right now. So how's this sound? This one could be turned up a little bit too, to about there. So I can hear myself decent, and then we can hear the game decent. Yeah, because I can adjust these volumes separately. So basically, I have the volume on the Zoom turned, not the recording volume, just the output to the headphones volume. We have that loud enough that I can hear, yeah, we have that loud enough that I can hear the people speaking, me and my friend. And then we adjust the computer volume accordingly so that the volume output from the computer is our game volume is loud enough. So a final thing that I need to test is, first of all, I need to take these off and grab one thing. I could probably actually test it with my other an audio cable. And that headphones case, what about this one? So I know somewhere around here I have one more. Nope. Here my headphone cases have. Fortunately, I have something in my bag of tricks. I have the little green audio cord, aux cord that came with my splitter. I think it's a Belkin. So, what I'm testing is, I know that having more than one thing plugged into the splitter will cause a volume drop. So I'm curious. Okay. I just plugged in the vol box with nothing, no headphones plugged in. I'm not hearing any yeah, I'm not hearing any drop right now, but let's grab my realistic Nova 36 headphones. These things are actually pretty good. Plug them into the out on the vol box. And I'm just curious, obviously we'll be coming out from the computer, but this will just give me an idea if it's a solid volume drop. I'm sure it's not, so... Huh. Oh, whoops. I'm dumb. Not plugged into the right thing, so... This goes into... from our laptop audio. There we go. So... Okay, so there's without the vol box. Plugged in the vol box, it's at minimum. If there is any volume drop, it's very slight. Oh. So, you can see the, actually here, let's turn off the HD60S capture. So you can see the, oh wait, whoops, we need to have it on. Let's put you guys above. So now you can see the HD60S capture levels. Those are going above -30, almost -25. Turning the vol box up now. Wow. So it does reduce the volume. Fortunately though, we'll just be messing with output to ourselves and not with... So it's good that I'm actually going from the Zoom. We could adjust the recording volume easily, but it's good that I'm going from the Zoom out to our... It's good enough. Out to our audio devices, our headphones, because then it won't be messing with the recording levels. So that's a good thing to know, that this does change the volume from recording levels. Let's also test with see what it's like with our other little inline volume control. Huh. So it seems like there is some drop even with no headphones plugged in. Now I've got headphones plugged in. And there's max volume on those headphones. Okay, so So there's maybe just a very tiny slight perceivable delay when listening just to the song. So which mic am I recording with now? I'm gonna put these headphones up to this mic. You guys are gonna hear like double, might be a little loud, but you should be able, if you listen closely to like the banjo drum type beat, you should hear the beats are not quite. So, let's go ahead and reduce the volume on those headphones. I think, so hopefully you guys could hear that it almost sounded slight echoey. That was just a tiny bit of delay. That's probably fine enough. I don't think there'd be any other issues, but I'm gonna check something. So we're probably gonna hear double once I open up the 4K capture. One moment, please. Yes. Yeah. Yes, I am hearing double HDMI audio. Oh, I need to test, if I go to analog audio now, and I go just directly into the color range, enable Streamlink. I don't know what Streamlink is. What does it say Streamlink is? Streamlink is a new feature added in 4K Capture Utility. Streamlink can be enabled to record clean video and audio in 4K Capture Utility while utilizing the same video and audio in third-party software such as OBS or XSplit. Wait. Honestly, okay, I honestly don't even know why you would want Streamlink. I get the idea of recording your streams and streaming them, and then you have like the full quality that you can upload later, but it kind of just doesn't make sense to me. You can monitor audio from here. You can down mix. We've got gain. You can pick which mic you're using. So it looks like you might be able to have a separate mic. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything related to latency here, so great, let's close that. Now you guys are hearing the game single again. So, I don't know, everything seems fine to me. Yeah, everything seems fine. And, yeah, I'm not really noticing a difference in the audio sound. And, like, I know what this song should sound like, because I even have, well, I have the MP3. I know that's not high quality wave, but it's still really good quality. Mine's a variable bitrate, MP3 VL, that I listen to often. Well, not often, but I listen to it here and there on my phone, just the song. I've also played this game quite a bit, and I've listened to it directly from the sound source. So everything sounds good to me. I think I know how this is going to work. The only other variable would be if having the second display hooked up causes some issues, which I don't think it would with my VGA output from this computer. But, and it shouldn't from the other one, because I did that test in the other video. The recording wasn't great, but the picture looked fine. So I think that's pretty much it for this test. I'm gonna go ahead and cut here, and, yeah, let me know, yeah, G-Star, let me know when you are available for a stream. So, yeah, yeah, that's pretty much it for this test stream. I know it's just a bunch of, technical stuff, but, yeah, that's pretty much it. I will see you guys in whatever's next, and if we do the Neverhood stream, we're going to be starting fresh. So, thank you guys for watching. Go support my Patreon if you want more great stuff, more edited things, and like if you're excited for projects upcoming. This is not the game I'm going to be playing with a friend, but I will stream it at some point when G-Star could be available. Probably do like another throwaway stream type thing. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys